Hey, hello. Today is Sunday, the 30th of May, 2021. And here in southeastern Pennsylvania, it's about 50 degrees outside. It's been really cold the past few days, but it's supposed to go up to 70 tomorrow. So looking forward to that because we're going to barbecue. But I'm in my bedroom right now, and I think I mentioned earlier in the week that Bobby has moved back home. So I'm still taking stuff out of the room that he's in now, which is the room he was in before, but we had turned it into a craft room and to an office. I've got my desk moved back in here. Well, let me just show you some stuff. Okay, so I don't know what I've showed you in here before, but this is my bedroom, and I used to have like this 90s style kind of fabric swag hanging here and some dried flowers in the middle, and we took that down. I moved a bunch of stuff that was here. This is my crafting desk. It's in here now. Back in here. It wasn't in here before. There's the stuff I've been going through. I'm still going through it. Look, I wanted to show this because I found it. It's that's my target from using a rifle at 50 feet. So you'll see that's a nice grouping. Anyway, that was from years ago when I was doing Boy Scout stuff. So I don't quite understand this GoPro yet. Do I have to adjust it every time before I start? Like I had zoomed in, did some recording, stopped the recording, did some more recording, and I don't think it was zoomed in anymore. I'm still getting the use. I'm getting used to this, so I'm trying. But yeah, I don't know. I really want to do some arts and crafts in here. And I just been working on this all week. And Bob is doing some cleaning in the den because he's like, maybe we can do the arts and crafts stuff in the den. My only problem with that is that, so our den isn't technically a den. It used to be, when we moved in, okay, we thought it was a den, but apparently it used to be like a covered porch, like a screened-in porch that the lady that owned the house before us, she turned it into a room. So it has problems with temperature, like it gets really warm in the summer, even though there's air conditioning in there, and it gets really cold in the winter, even though there's heating in there. So it's not, you know, that can be a problem sometimes with arts and crafts. Arts and crafts! Anyway, I've been going through stuff trying to get rid of things, and like, some things are harder than others. I like to have all these Pokemon cards, look. And this isn't my Pokemon card collection. I have a book up there with them in. And I've got more Pokemon cards in here. These are the decks I used to play with when I used to play the trading card game. And I have Sailor Moon. I got some more Pokemon cards here. I mean, they're nothing fancy. Like, another nightly garbage run in here. I like to use the nightly garbage run card. Okay, if you don't know Pokemon, you don't know what I'm talking about. So, I got some Star Trek cards here. I don't use these things anymore. I've got these Harry Potter cards. I never could figure out the game. Or I did and I didn't like it. I don't remember, but I've got the Harry Potter card game. And downstairs I think I have Magic the Gathering. All my cards are pretty old, so like there's newer stuff that does better things for most of them. Anyway, like I said, I don't play them. I got a lot of these when my kids were young so that I could play with them, you know. But I don't know if I should give them to Goodwill because I don't know what to do with them. And I don't like dealing with selling stuff on eBay, you know. And then I have these antique books that I collected from when I was a kid. I only have a few of them, right? But what it was is that our church used to have these not yard sales, they call it something else. It was like what did they call it? Not a fair. It was like a little, it had a name for it, but what happened in the beginning of the summer, I think, and people would sell stuff at it, you know, stuff that they owned. Plus there'd also be like there'd be people selling cakes and stuff like this. I forget what it was called. It had a name, you know. Anyway, so I used to buy like really old books and magazines because that's the only way I could get books really, other than Riff, which is Reading is Fundamental. It's a charity that gives books to children in elementary school. I don't know if they do it in high school or not. But anyway, so I got these antique books. Look, I'll show them to you. Hold on. So these books are, like, I got these when I was a kid. Here they are. I mean, I have more than this, but these are the 3 I got when I was a kid. These 3 antique books. Ooh, dust came off. Anyway, so, these are like the smaller style books that used to get put on printing presses so that they could be distributed, but I don't know how to explain it. So this one is Das Herrenweg sind wunderbar by Pilger Buckhandlung in Reading, PA. So there's that book. Look at the back. I don't know if you can tell, but it has some pressed in designs there. And look, it says 50. I paid 50 cents for it. So it says 1895. Where's the 1895? Yeah, 1895 right there. So, I don't really know what this is. Oh, it says, I don't really know what this is about because I don't speak German, but a lot of these small books were, what do you call it? You know, when ministers would do a sermon, a lot of these have sermons in them, a lot of these smaller books. This one is called The Message of Comfort, Oxenden. Look, I love how pretty this cover is. And this is how thin it is. And The Message of Comfort by the Right Reverend Ashton Oxenden, D.D., Philadelphia Henry Altimus Company. That's that page there. And copyright 1896 by Henry Altimus. So yeah, these are sermons. There's a few sermons in here written by this minister. Oh, there's the copyright. And there's this one. I've read this one, and I've read this one I'm about to show you, which is an amazing find. It's Plutarch's Lives. So look at the cover on that. Isn't that pretty? And it's it's almost like a plum color that's turned a little bit brown. And then there's some florals and some gilding on it. And let's see, I paid 10 cents for this. So here's the 10 cents somebody marked in the page. Looks like they marked it with crayon. And it has, somebody wrote in it, Harry Miller, 802 Field Street? I can't read it, it's that handwriting right there. And they wrote some more things in here. But I don't think there's a date in this one. Honestly. Because a lot of times the dates weren't the publishing dates, they were the copyright dates. And Plutarch obviously way out of copyright. So, yeah, I've read this a few times. So he did observations of different things. Like there's one here about Pompeii and Alexander. Yeah, Demosthenes. I don't know what to do with these books because, like, I don't know if they're worth giving to a museum or something. You know what I mean? I mean, I didn't keep the best care of them, but I always kept them in the room with me and upright to protect the bindings, the spines. But yeah, I mean, these look pretty much like when I got them. They didn't look any better, trust me. So yeah, I don't know what to do with those. I mean, I like looking at them. I usually have them sitting upright, and then I have some of my old stuff near them. Like I have a Baby Ben, which is an old clock, and it just reminds me of the wind-up alarm clock I had when I was a kid. I bought it like on eBay because I didn't still have that from when I was a kid, but yeah. I haven't wound that in a long time. Nostalgia. Anyway, so I got to get back to working on some of this stuff. It's, I've been working on it all week and thrown out 2 bags of stuff, and most of the stuff was like old papers. I mean, some of the stuff I had to put in for shredding and all of that. I used to clean by moving, so, I mean, you know, clean out old stuff. And then I have a dresser over there that everything in it is craft stuff, but it's craft stuff that I haven't used in years. But then you look at it and you're like, I might use this again someday. I don't know. Like I used to do needlepoint. I used to do quilting. I used to do crochet. And I used to do like painting on wood and stuff like that. So I have all those things in there. Well, yeah, let me get back to it. I hope you're having a good day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!